Morning, Jim. If you own a property and you have tenants, and in your lease you have a late fee, whatever the amount is, 25, 50, 100, whatever the max is, you have to charge them the late fee. If you try to be nice and don't charge them the late fee, they're going to get used to being late, and now their due date is the 5th or the 10th because you haven't charged them the late fee. And then when you try to charge them late fee years later or months later, they're going to think you're being unfair. So just to make your life easier in the long run, charge the late fee. And really the main purpose of the late fee isn't so you can collect an extra $50 or whatever. It's really to deter them from being late. That's really the main purpose of the late fee. Rent's already too high already to be paying an extra $50, $100. So it's not going to always work. Nothing always works. I had one lady, she was late all the time. And I brought it to her attention. I'm like, you're always late. And in her head, she was like, yes, I'm late, but I paid a late fee. And I'm like, well, the late fee is not really, the late fee is really, landlords don't want the late fee. They want you to be on time because they got bills they got to pay. And it messes up their thing. So we're not doing it to collect extra money. We're doing it so to make you pay on time. That's more important than an extra $50. But she was like, oh, yeah, I'm late, but I always pay the late fee. So in her head, she thought it was okay. So in her mind, she already automatically added that late fee to her rent each month. But then she would be late. So most likely, if your rent's due on the 1st and you don't pay until the 10th, now you got rent due again in 20 more days. So what's going to happen? Most likely you're going to be late for the next month's rent because now you're trying to catch up. So it's just a vicious cycle. So just to make your life easy in the long run, just charge a late fee if they're late.